Today is the preparation day for game release on Saturday. Um, we're not done yet with the community system, but I'll show you everything that we completed. Starting from all the way to the bottom to the top, the final touches were the hardest part. You can go through this list yourself and see what we did. Every single little item on here has been checked and has different concepts. Like the option menu has so many long things to do. Force a debt exam, like setting up the exam universe and then coding the exams all together was one of the hardest parts. We had to do a lot of testing for tuning exams because tuning exams is something new we did. It's more like a tournament kind of like coding. We never did any kind of tournament type of coding in any of our games, so we had to figure out how tournaments would work, make sure there's no like back doors or any glitches. Had to really work around every little glitch. Like if a player leaves the board, what happens? Does the board update? What goes on? Because it has to pair everyone from the top slots, bottom slots. Like the tuning exams, we had a lot of testing for that. We also made like a free camera for the tuning exams and all of that, so you can view the board and go around and watch the players fight. Origin separation list. So we had to like separate both the games, Origin and MMO. They both have like different kind of aspects to the game, different types of chakra healing, different types of like health healing. It has like different concepts. Like Origin has lives. Origin like has different kind of concepts towards it, like reanimation concept and all of those type of things. MMO separation list has it has the bid system. It has like a different kind of like system in general for missions. It has a different kind of system for no, it has the same kind of system for leveling up, but it's easier. It's much easier. So we just had to adjust both systems. And we had to get all the missions and rewards set up, which we mostly did that. We just got to work on S rank missions, which won't come out when the game's released, but no one's gonna get to S rank right away. We're gonna have to do that over the course of the release. Now, where the development plans that we didn't get to, we want to remake Azarashi's clan power. We want to make the chains kind of cooler. We want to make the entire clan be able to fight with chains. We want to add more powers to it. Koketsu is basically the Bone Clan, like the Bone Keki Genkai. We want to do a Sage mode for it, and we want to have like we want to set up the clan to have more abilities within it, because right now it only has a couple abilities. Okami Wolf Sage, we want to give Inazuka Wolf transformation, and the three-headed wolf. So we're currently working on that. These development plans won't be out when the game's released, because there's no time we would get to it. If we delayed the game for another 2 weeks, then everything on this list would be kind of done. Their origin concept, but you guys wanted to release for so long. It's been like almost 7 months of work now. Since we initially started back in January. I think we started like early January. It wasn't just announced, so I think we announced it on January 30th. And we wanted to do a couple releases, but we decided that we wanted to take our time with this project and develop it over the months and make it something into a semi-full game. The game's not done. Right now we're testing all the bugs and glitches, and we're squashing that right now. That's why we got the game release over here. We gotta retest everything. Trust me, not everything in the game's gonna be perfect. There's a lot of glitches and bugs that was prominent, and we're gonna have to try to fix. So one of the known bugs that we're facing right now is this animation load-in. It's on Roblox's fault. It's with every single game, and we hate that players are going to be like, wow, your animations are broken, I can't see other people walk. That's for every single Roblox game. It's just a data store / animation kind of bug, and it's like a shitty thing, like we're releasing our game around a buggy kind of Roblox era, because like right now Roblox needs to fix up their shit. Honestly, need to stop fucking slacking and fix this shit. So I'm gonna go through this. We got Kenjutsu. We want to redo Ken. We had Kenjutsu, but we want to redo it. We want to come up with a better concept. So right now for the sword system, we have like this kind of clashing effect, and we have the combat system in general. If you tested the combat system, you know how good the combat system is for the game. We had all the Kages, all the YouTubers, all our old people test the combat system for a couple months before we started official development on the game. Transformation art, like the combat system's a big thing. Like months, not months, like weeks was spent on developing the combat system, day and night. Ivy Main can vouch. Like he was there in the game. He was addicted. Like he told us that he was addicted to the combat system, just purely like fighting each other. If Ivy Main's addicted to that, then of course he's gonna love the game itself. But after, you guys know, after every single moment, a game gets dry and dull. Not everyone wants to be forced to play a game that they want to play. So we want to make this game kind of refresh every single time. Like it's nice and fresh. There's new things for the game, and it's gonna be around for a while. That's what we want for this game. You got, I think I already went through the transformation art. We're gonna insert another art. It's like a transformation kind of jutsu. We transform to a tree, a bush, a log, and you can just ambush people. Like you just sit there in place, wait for people to come and do their mission, and bam, you ambush them. Primary, secondary, elemental clone. Basically, we want clones. We want to do clones to elements. We want to have like a fire clone, a water clone, a earth clone. We haven't done that yet, but we have a really good clone system set up to be able to do that. The Shishin Fo moveset. This is a Yamanka clan. We barely got to develop the Yamanka clan, but right now they can transfer their body, like they can transfer their mind into your body and control your character and kill your teammates. But it's not really well developed yet. We got to really create a lot more movesets for it. The Doki moveset, I think basically the I forgot, was Ketsuraigan. Was it Ketsuraigan? Was Doki Ketsuraigan? I can't remember, but we gotta get the full moveset. MMO replayability concept. MMO is gonna be a really fun game to play. It has a lot more kind of concept put into it compared to Origin. Like for development of the missions, it's developed a lot more nicer than I think Origin. As like I would say, like it's developed more nicer, more complex, because it runs on, instead of PvP, it runs on actual NPCs. So MMO replayability concept is a big thing. We want you guys to be able. There's only like 10 ranks towards the game, like D minus, D plus, C minus, C plus. There's only 10 ranks in total, and I think in total it should only take like a couple, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks of no lifing the game to get to max rank. And we want there to be a replayability concept where you might want to try out a different clan, but you don't want to spend money, so you can reset your avatar, get like maybe extra points, extra cash, and extra bids to be able to play the game. Because right now, when you first play the game, I'm gonna give you a bit of information. The max points that you can achieve is 100. So we want a replayability concepts where when we create new jitsus and new things, that you would want more points to be able to unlock more jitsu. So we're gonna have like a ranking system that allows you to replay the game. And it's not going to be the same game. There's going to be different types of missions, because what we did with the mission system, we did it so we created a bunch of missions, but we made it so we can recode and add new things within the missions and within the ranks to have different experience every time. So when we create new missions, it's going to be a completely different experience from when you first played the game. So we really thought about the replayability concept of the game. We really wanted MMO to have that replayability concept, because Origin has that replayability concept, has that hardcore feeling, but MMO doesn't. So we had to think of a really good replayability concept for it. And what Origin has is something called R&R. R&R is risk and reward. I'm not sure if I said that right on my mic. If you guys can understand, I said it too fast. R&R, risk and reward. That's the concept for Origin. We need more. We're gonna develop more turbos. Look, I already list new missions, trainings and missions. There's a lot of trainings and missions in the game already, but we want to have tons more, like we want to have maybe certain jitsu trainings, because we don't have any jitsu trainings yet. We just have more of like body trainings, more mechanical trainings like water walking and tree jumping and wall walking and wall climbing. We have all those kind of concepts. um, but you know, you don't have like the main, like we want to have jitsu training, elemental trainings. We want to have all those trains out to where we can master your elements. Maybe you gain freaking points from that, and so forth. We got the Atsuki clans. We want to right now. We want to get all the Atsuki clans down. And once we get all the Atsuki clans down, we can go to the DNA mixing and the eye stealing concepts for Origin. Um, so these two will be developed once we get the Atsuki clans down. Sage mode abilities. Right now, the Sage modes only have a few abilities. Some of them only have summons. We got to get to the Sage mode abilities. We did the Sage mode trainings, but we're rethinking the Sage trainings. We're rethinking the concepts today. We're going to be developing like a lot of things today, getting a lot of things done today. So Tail Beast, like you guys seen the Tail Beast, but we haven't officially implemented Tail Beast concepts until closed Origin. Tail Beast will launch in every server with its own concepts in MMO, Open Origin, and Closed Origin. So Tail Beast concepts will have 3 concepts towards it for each of the 3 different type of games. You guys might have seen previews on our YouTube about the Tail Beast concepts. We haven't really gone into the detail of what the Tail Beast is going to do, the Tail Beast training. We haven't gone into all of that for each of the different games as of yet. So right now we're working on the community system. I'm going to click on these and not show these because I don't want our concepts being looked at and stolen. So I'm debating over whether or not to show off the Shinobi story. That Trello doesn't matter. It doesn't. We right now we did the reincarnate system, reanimate concept, and born system. These 3 are something big in the game. It's you'll see what it's like. It's like when you die, there's different type of concepts for when you die. We have the intercept missions. Basically, we created the intercept missions yesterday. So once we created missions yesterday, it's going to be a lot more easier to develop community system missions. Because community system, we just had it to get the code of the mission system out of the way, so we can set up more missions like the assassinate mission, the escort mission, and we're working on advancing like more advanced kind of training system for the community system, a community exam system. So there's gonna be a open kind of So for open Origin, there's a different kind of exam system than closed Origin, so we have to rethink some concepts. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on right now. We want to do a hunger system. Basically, we want the game to feel more realistic. Like maybe you go and you gotta get like money to buy ramen or eat at the ramen shops, and you want to like fill your hunger and thirst and all. So we're thinking of like little things to make the game feel a lot better, and not just dry and dull and you just stand there all day. And then right now we're setting up for a game release. We're just getting little things done like exam icons, animated or concept for Origin, basically that. Objective reward, reach your cave. This is only for Origin, by the way. The Overkill map, set spawns to the force. Just little things that we forgot to do. Get 500 roleplay names. Basically, the Shikotsu Forest, Sand Village Caves, all the like sage training places for the Overkill map. For the medium map, I'm not going to insert that much more parts. It's already at 14k and stretching. The medium map, to learn sage mode, I think we're just going to put it on the server, and instead of having the different places built into the server. Stats training, paper quiz goo, and Paul mission rewards, training icons. We just literally just fixed up and just cross out the list, get everything out the way. And today, July 18th to 19th, is prep day, making sure that we get all these things done, and then we prep for today and tomorrow. So by the end of today, we should have the community system done, and then we will get the game release done by tomorrow. And if there's a delay, we're gonna let you guys know. By I think tomorrow. We're not gonna let you know last minute. we really want to get this game done in time. Um, we really want to, we really want to get this game done in time. Like, we're not just pulling shit out our ass and just delaying it. There's things that needs to be done in order for it to get released, and we're working really hard, and we're working around the clock. We're working like literally late at nights, getting a lot of things done. And thank you guys for watching. And I'll keep you guys more updated on Discord slash Twitter. I want to show you a little bit what we've been doing. Well, mainly me, because I'm building the entire map. So everything, I wanted to make the Leaf Village feel a lot bigger, so I rebuilt all the walls for the Leaf Village. I really expanded onto it. I added pipes everywhere, added more detail within every single villages. I'll just walk through the leaf so you can see it feels a lot more full. It doesn't feel empty at all. Just detail every single place, and it just feels like a really nice Leaf Village. So guys, this is the Leaf Village on the Origin Overkill map, the one you're looking at right now. And this is the Origin Overkill map. You can see that little center thing is a Leaf Village, so you can see how big the map is. My character was just on the map. I just wanted to edit this in for emphasize how big the Overkill map is. It's huge. It is very huge. Alright, I'm just letting you guys know this is how huge the Overkill map is. So guys, right now Origin is at 32k parts, and the reason that I've been building on Overkill a lot more than I've been building on the rest of the medium map and the MMO is because I want Overkill to feel as immersive as possible and be, as big as possible. I want this game to personally feel like, wow, this is a Naruto game for me, I want this game to feel like I just really want it to be immersive. It's almost like, I don't know how to explain it. I want this game to feel like it can evolve over time and get better over time. So right now, I'm gonna head to the Sand Village, and I want to show you the new detailing for the Sand Village, so you can get like a little oversight on what the final product for the build is gonna be. Let me just take off those mission tags. Hotkey display, mission display. There we go. Now it's a nice clean screen. Oof. Just walking through the Sand Village, you're gonna feel how different it felt from a couple weeks ago. Everything is nice and detailed. It's built up. It just, the Sand Village looks a lot cleaner. And the mechanics, everything about it is very nice. Oh god. I think, yeah, this version doesn't have, we took out the fall damage for a bit on this version. Everything about the Sand Village is just aesthetically pleasing. So today and tomorrow is preparation days. It's when I'm gonna input all the shops. So you're gonna see like the stands kind of getting filled up like this. Different type of swords, different type of weapons, medical supplies, etc. It's all the good stuff. Just beautiful, man. Got a detail inside every single Origin Overkill house. Add a lot of content there. Add shops everywhere. I already set up the shops where I wanted them to be, so it's kind of easy for people to go and buy and get swords real quick. And just an easy point. There's like scrolls, kunais above. Like this is gonna be a little like weapon stand. Down over there is gonna be maybe wait, where's the ramen place? I think the ramen place is here. So yeah. Inside here, you're gonna go in. You're gonna get your ramen, etc. Get the scroll. I might add like kind of like food icons. And on top, you saw how, I'm not sure if you saw it, but the clothing had a clothing icon. There's a clothing shop on top over there. Yep, right there, clothing shop. Just literally just go into detail on every single village. That's basically what I've been doing over the past days, and adding new costumes, new upgrading the hoods, and just doing a lot of little things for the game to make it feel a lot better, you know. And I think I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Gonna work on a lot more content, boys.
Give me my fucking clout. Give me my fucking clout.